Yugioh has a lot of very strong cards. Some of them are so overpowered that the Konami needed to ban them. But what are the strongest decks in Yugioh Master Duel? Let's start with the number 10, Voiceless Voice. The deck is solid. It summons an Omni-Negate unaffected monster and plays negates from the hand. Probably one of the best cards to use against this deck is Bestial because it will ban low from the graveyard. At number 9, there is Rescue ACE, a fire deck whose strategy consists in setting 2 spells and 2 traps. The deck can play Trough Nibiru, Droll, and plays the Diabelster card that gives him an incredible amount of materials. At number 8, we have Mathmech. Everyone knows what this deck does. It has some awful card like Circular, but it summons powerful Link monsters with an incredible attack for an Yugioh Bunga OTK, and can play the Final Sigma, which is one of my favorite synchrons. It sets negates and is fine to play. In 7th place, we have the most discussed deck of the moment, Snake Eyes. The deck seems to have an infinite resource loop. Fortunately, its most op cards have been limited to 1. This is a 1-card combo deck, and like most of the actual combo decks, Snake Eyes is turned off by Shifter. On Masterduel, the deck isn't hit hard as in the TCG. Anyway, the Masterduel meta can't be compared to the TCG one because several of the best decks like Tenpai are missing. At number 6, there's Labyrinth, the best MILF deck. On Masterduel, the deck is very easy to play. You set 5, and you activate all the effect. The average Labyrinth player just clicks buttons without knowing what he is doing. But hey, the deck is solid. It can play floodgates and can make a resources loop. In my opinion, this is not a good beginner deck. New players shouldn't get used to click everything randomly. In 5th place, we have Pearly, the furry deck. Initially, I was going out this deck 6th or 7th, but when I saw that this is the deck with the highest win rate, I decided to put it at 5. I play the deck and it's nice. Lot of hand traps, card advantage. The deck is quite cheap on Masterduel, and I recommend you to play it. I hope Pearly will top in the TCG. In 4th place, we have Branded Dipia, the timeless deck. No matter how many hits it receives, the deck will always remain one of the best. The only thing I can't stand about the Branded is Albion's toxicity and the ease of locking opponents. For the rest, the deck is nice. Together with the next deck in the ranking, Branded is one of the greatest 60 cards deck in Yugioh. On the lowest step of the podium, we find Torments, the perfect deck for those who have an addiction to gambling. In fact, Turl-like gambling creates a playful addiction in sending cards to the graveyard since you never know what will happen. Jokes aside, the deck is very valid. Even if half of the Turl is limited, the deck goes perfectly and can be played with many other archetypes such as Horus, Kashtira, and others. The silver medal goes to Yubel, a fan-favorite anime deck. The deck plays monster with 0 attack just to destroy them and summon other monster with 0 attack. The deck plays the best fusion monster in the game. Yubel plays the Unchained engine, so he can link summon an SP Little Knight during the opponent's turn. Like most of the deck in this list, the deck is completely turned off by Shifter. I play the deck and it's nice. Lot of way to start the combo, and Yubel, it's good even when you go second. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Snake Eyes Fire King. Maybe it wasn't a surprise. You may not like it, but you have to recognize its strength. Infinite materials, various ways to start with the combo, and this deck sometimes plays more in the opponent's turn than in its own turn. It's certainly not a tier 0, but this is currently the strongest deck in the game.